What?
Their
You were-
mailboxes kind of look like a vending machine, and I had to like ask in Japanese. I was like, post office wa doko desu ka? And she was like, oh, postal, and then she like drawing pictures, and I was like, oh shit.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and Korean barbecue. My name is Brett, aka Buop. I'm here with my man Rick, aka A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
Hey, dude, it is hot as it is hot. Basically, I feel bad for the Anime Expo people. Like I was
Dude.
saying earlier, it was like, it's funny because it was a Tuesday. Anime
Mhm.
Expo starts preview night on a Wednesday, and Tuesday it was like 75 degrees. It was like nice and kind of cold wind like blowing, and then the next day when Anime Expo started, it was 107 degrees, like the
Jesus.
highest.
And
high-
humid, dude, probably.
And humid. So basically, when I stepped out at 8 a.m. in the morning to get like Chick-fil-A, it was hot. I was already sweating and everything, and I was like, "No, man, I can't do this." And then so that was the 4th of July, by the way. So I was like walking around Little Tokyo, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is cool." You know, I don't really go out too much from my apartment, but I'm right next to Little Tokyo. And then I realized, I was like, why is there a lot of people cosplaying around this area? And then I forgot. I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's still Anime Expo going on. And then I went to like a tunnel area where there's like anime and all that, and there was a huge line of cosplayers, and they're all like lined up to get like a girls' clothing, like the I forgot what the anime term is. It's like kind of like goth dresses, clothing. Lolitas.
Oh, dude, have I told this story? I think I've told you
Yeah.
this story, dude.
You told me
Okay.
it like 3 times. Yep.
Okay. We won't revisit that shit, but god damn it.
There's a store dedicated for that whole thing, and
People were lining up to buy shit from there?
yeah, it was a huge line to buy some. And then I was like looking in the store. I was like, man, this is nothing but girl clothing. And then I looked at the line, and there was like girls and guys trying to get this stuff, and I was like, oh my god. So then I was like, okay, it must be an Anime Expo event. You know, that's fine. They all came all the way over here. And then so I was like getting boba milk tea. And then I was like waiting in line behind this group of anime people. And then I was like, okay, I want some boba, and I'm gonna just cool off for the day. And then I didn't realize, I was like looking at my phone the entire time, and I looked up at the group of anime people. There's like this one Asian dude. I don't know if he's like 25 or something, but he had like a giant schoolgirl, a little schoolgirl printed on the back of his shirt.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. And then, but next to him was his girlfriend or whatnot. You know, they're holding hands. And I was like thinking, how does your girlfriend let you wear pictures of other girls on the back of your shirt? And this wasn't like a normal T-shirt. This was like those Hawaiian T-shirt ones, the one that are like huge and for decoration. And I was like, you know what? The cringe might be a little strong with me, but you know, I'm just gonna endure it and get my boba. And then I was like listening to him order like his drink, and you know, you have to write your name and stuff. He was like, yeah, my name is Adam. Wait, like, no, wait, let's write Kaiba. And I was like, oh my god!
Wait, from what? From like Yu-Gi-Oh or something?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my god.
I couldn't believe it. So like when they finish with calling out the drinks, that person has to say, "Is Kaiba around, Kaiba?" And then I was like, "Oh my god!" The cringe was way too comfortable for my, I don't know, comfort zone. But basically, yeah. So Anime Expo, I think it's done right now. It's Sunday. But came down to San Diego to bring some of my stuff down, because I'll be moving down. I'm starting to move down back to San Diego,
Hmm.
and it's still hot. It's your weather. It's it's definitely not a new perfect day or a cold cloudy day.
Nope, definitely not,
Um,
dude.
so
It's
yeah.
an awesome perfect day, dude. Doesn't have to be a new
No,
one at all,
no,
man.
no, 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 no.
we kind of switched this weekend, man. I actually went up to Long Beach this weekend, hang out with some friends, and that's exact. I was just about to ask you, when does Anime Expo end? Uh,
Sunday
so it ended
or
today, technically,
yeah,
yeah. Because I was there Saturday night, hanging out. We were supposed to watch this movie
Ant-Man.
on this rooftop,
Oh.
but I guess they canceled it because it was too hot or whatever. So we were just walking around and decided to go get some Korean barbecue, and in Hollywood. And yeah, no, I definitely ran into the same people that were all cosplaying just in the middle of the night on a Saturday evening in the middle of the town, dude. It was crazy, man.
Exactly.
I
They
respect.
like rocking pink hair and all that. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude,
okay.
respect to him. And it was crazy because we went to eat Korean barbecue, and it's hot already, the weather. And then you got this hot grill in front of you, too. And just looking around, people are like, the most flagrant thing I saw was this dude had a scroll with like a naked chick on it or something like that. And he opened it up at the table and was like showing all his homies and stuff. I was like, oh, wow,
Wow.
dude. Just no
Oh my
shame, man.
god.
So I definitely ran into Kaiba. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep. Or Yugi.
And when we left, right, that place is actually pretty cool. I forgot what the name of the Korean barbecue place is, but it's in the middle of downtown LA. And parking out there is trash. But they have valet, and it only costs $2, so it's kind of a steal, dude. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Is it usually that cheap for a valet?
Ballet, if it's in the rough part of downtown, then yeah, it's $2. If it's in the if you see people in business suits, it's $5 for every 15 minutes.
Oh, get the fuck! No way, dude. That's way too expensive.
I
man.
am very serious.
That's
I was
crazy,
like
dude.
literally running in and out just so I could get back to my
Avoid
car.
the $5, dude.
Yep.
Shit. So, anyways, we're getting ready to leave, and they're leaving around the same time that we are. The person's picking up their car first, since it was like a group of 8 people, right? And the guy comes up, pulls up with their car, and all 8 people squish up into this like regular Honda sedan, dude. I was like, what the fuck, dude? About that life, man.
Oh man.
It was crazy, man. It was
Sweating
crazy.
and all.
Anime's huge, dude. I kind of forget sometimes, man.
Yeah,
I feel like
I thought it was just like just that kind of event, but it's getting huge and bigger. And my coworker who's attending, he's like,
Mhm.
yeah, it wasn't this big, a couple years ago, and then all of a sudden it just drastically became huge. And I was like, I love anime, I watch it almost on a daily basis, but
Mhm.
I don't know, it's really, 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 really tough when it's just testing your limits or and stuff like that.
There's just so much you would do for it, right?
Exactly.
Which, I mean, I'm really not mad at any of these people, dude. Like I said, more respect, more power to them for
Yeah.
doing their thing. For wearing those wigs in 100-degree
Wigs,
heat, dude.
yeah,
That's
Sailor
fucking
Moon
wild, man.
outfits.
I
Yeah.
heard they fixed the lines. I haven't heard any horror stories yet.
Oh, if they have, then that's great. I think last year, that's when after the Anime Expo, they decided to say, hey, let's mail the badges to everybody. Because it was
After that
pretty
horror
brutal.
story.
Like, the line went all the way down, like, a couple of blocks past under the freeway. And I was like, Jesus, we're in, like, a super sketch neighborhood. We're going to get
Mhm.
robbed and jumped before we even attend the con. So.
That'd suck, dude. It's like the worst experience on top of the worst experience, man. That'd be kind of raw, man. Yeah, I mean, what's good recently, man? Have you been checking anything out? Anything you could recommend?
As far as anime, I think it's like a past season, but it's called Darling in the Franxx, and it's basically a little bit of Gundam. But
Oh,
the
what?
strange thing, the strange thing about it is it's like anime character Gundam. So like the Gundam kind of has like the anime faces of girls, and they like kind of blink and move and all that. But if you can get past that you actually
Wait.
enjoy the storyline of it, because it's like it's a kind of like a
So the bodies
Not a
are
deep-
robots, but the faces of the robots are anime girls?
anime, not yeah, almost. It just has the eyes and mouth and all that.
What?
But going past that, it's actually has like a interesting storyline. You know, like
Mhm.
it's about these kids piloting the robots, and they have to pilot it in pairs, like a one guy one girl kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And they don't know why, they don't question it, and they're just doing what they're told, and then find out later that there's something really actually going on, and why they have to do this, and why they've been doing this, and they start questioning their existence
Are
and
they
stuff
fighting
like that.
a war or something?
Yeah, a war of monsters, but
Oh,
they
okay,
don't know
okay.
why where the monsters are coming from. Only
Yeah.
the people that are telling them to fight them know about this stuff.
Uh-huh.
So later down the line, you start discovering all that stuff. So it's kind of popular right now, the Darling in the Franxx, and yeah, I recommend that particular anime.
Okay. I might check it out. We'll see how bad these not robot faces look, dude.
Yeah, if you
Um,
can get past that, then yeah.
I heard the third season of Attack on Titan's coming up. I think I'm excited about that one because I think it's going to concentrate more on like the internal struggle between the humans in the city instead of just fighting Titans. So it's going to be sick, dude. Because there's some,
Oh yeah,
I've read, the manga. I've read pretty far ahead, and there's some pretty sick storylines that come up between like the Survey Corps and like the Elite Guards and stuff. So I think it's going to be pretty sick.
yeah.
But today, I introduced a friend of mine to Food Wars, dude. I mean, watch the first episode, dude. It's been a long time since I've watched that show, dude. But
Yeah, I haven't
what-
watched the latest seasons up of Food Wars, but it's always good.
Dude, I forgot how flagrant that first episode is, man. Because it's him against his dad with the fried rice and shit, right? So they have that girl try the fried rice, and of course, spoiler alert, she chooses his dad's because Soma's never beat his dad, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then he gets all upset and goes in the corner. And he's like, "Hey, why don't you try this? It's like some fried squid with peanut butter or something like that." And
yep.
he forces her to eat it. And instead of the orgasmic shots that you get, when
eating the
someone
good
usually
food.
eats his food, yeah, there's like tentacles that just grab her and legit go up her skirt, dude, and just rip her clothes. And you're like, whoa, wait. I think it would go this far, dude. I know they like to have fun, but holy shit, this is low key like crossing the line, dude. Because she's all in high school and shit too. What the fuck, Japan?
Yeah, dude, Japan. I think it's just the age of consent is like maybe 16. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
younger over there.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
fucking
pretty
wild, man.
young, so yep.
I guess
Japan
that's
for
just
ya.
our American way of thinking, dude. Maybe we're just prudes over here, man.
Shoot, I think we do pretty good on Terrace House.
So was that your fourth? Was that all your fourth, man? Was just hanging out with Anime Expo people?
Yeah, for the most part, playing Pokemon Go.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah. Let me talk about Pokemon Go. Actually,
You've been in
so
it,
I
dude.
started, huh?
You've been in it, huh?
Yeah, dude. I originally started to play Pokemon Go just so I can, because I was bored. I was just
Mhm.
needed a mobile game to play, and I don't play mobile games a lot. So I was like, you know what? Let me just play Pokemon Go, check it out, and let me finish collecting the 150 from Kanto region,
Mm.
since I was pretty close. Me and you were like at 143 out of like 151
Mhm.
of collecting all of it all. And so, I told everybody about it and got everybody to just at least log into their Pokemon Go accounts. And
Mhm.
it turns out that mostly everybody actually, have been super getting invested into Pokemon Go. So I'm like, man, I have influenced the world. I will take over the world.
Created monsters, dude.
Yeah. So basically, I put a little bit of money in it to get my Team Rocket outfit, but then today I actually spent I think another like $5 just trying to catch different kinds of Pokemon. I was like,
Wait,
golly.
what did you spend that $5 on?
Basically it is raid passes, which because when you raid, you get a free raid pass once per day, but that's it. You can't raid, you can't do anything else. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of all these people that are here because it's already hard enough to find groups of people to raid. Like you all have to collaborate together, be there at the specific time when the raid happens, and attack it. But then that's not usually the case in downtown. You're always like separated from everything. Not a lot of people come together to finish the boss off. So I was like, you know what? Everybody's here. There's a lot of raids going on. Might as well. And then so we're taking down some legendary Pokemon. Managed to catch some through Anime Expo cosplayers. And for today, I actually managed to catch I think it's like Tyranitar or something like that. And that's like one of the Pokemon they use for fighting all the other legendary Pokemons or for raids and stuff like that. So, but basically, my intent of playing Pokemon Go was to play it casually. But I got so invested, and it spreaded all around me. And the last couple of people that are resistant to it are, I think, you and and yeah, you.
Dude, I'll tell you what, right? Because we're talking about trading. I was gonna trade you a Porygon since you didn't have one. You have one now, but since before you had one, and you were gonna give me Articuno because that's my number one, man.
Yeah.
And it was gonna cost what I think we estimated like 1 million Stardust to do. That was kind of my only driver, and I'm really not gonna be pulling out my phone every chance I get to play Pokemon Go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like not what I'm doing. I'll admit, when I was up in Long Beach, we were walking around downtown, and I definitely had my phone out. I was catching Pokemon, and then I think I saw your text messages today with Anthony about the event and everything like that with the Squirtle. So I turned it on, and right when I turned it on, my phone just vibrates like crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I look down, and there's like 6 fucking Squirtle around me. I go, okay, I'm not near water, but I'm catching all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just caught them all up. Yeah, dude. I don't think I'm gonna play it as crazy as we used to, man.
Nope.
But I'll
My
definitely get
goal
that
is
trade
to
going.
revive your at least not the passion or the collector in you to go after the new and latest generations, but the one to go after Kanto, so we can finally settle the score one day if they come out with battling.
Wait, did you okay, be honest, dude. How much money have you spent besides that $5 on Pokemon Go since you started back up?
So spent like $5 on the outfit. Spent $5 today, and I think I spent like $7 on one of the boxes.
Holy
So
shit,
10,
dude!
17. I spent $17
Dude,
on a game, on a free game.
holy
So
shit!
I was like, I've been trying to justify it in my head. Like every time I bought that shit, I was like, you know what? A lot of people are playing. A lot of friends are getting back into it, and I might as well support the people and the cause and shit like that. If I enjoy it, I might as well enjoy it too.
The fullest.
Yeah, like how it. And I paid nothing for it. Now I paid $17 for a game that I been spending most of my hours and months into.
Holy shit, dude!
So that's it. I'm not gonna buy anything else because I got generally what I wanted, and I'll just use whatever is free because you get free coins too, which the coins are used to buy stuff. But you get free coins when you leave your Pokemon in the gym, and it lasts for like almost the entire day. Then you get like 50 coins, which you can use for your other stuff to purchase from the store. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the main part, Pokemon Go has taken over my life. I caught a lot of good Pokemon. It was the
Mm-hmm.
Articuno event like Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, and I thought I was just gonna catch like maybe just one. Dude, there's so many Articunos all over like downtown San Diego and Balboa Park, and
They just
luckily,
appear like randomly in the wild.
no, they're just at gyms, basically
Uh.
stationed at gyms,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for people to join. And we got there. I remember getting there, and the first we see like a huge group around one gym, and we're like, okay, shit, there might be a lot of people everywhere. It just turns out that we were following this huge giant group, and attacking all of the gyms all over Balboa Park. So we were able to like pick up like shiny Articuno and a couple of Articuno. So we have like
Mm-hmm.
5 or 6 Articunos in our bag. So it's like, okay, sweet. Now we just got to trade it. So that's why I'm trying to trade you and Anthony Articuno to revive your guys' spirit. And it's funny too, because like in downtown LA, I'm like in the center of it all, and there's like a gym like across the street, and I texted you guys, you and Dustin, about this, and I was like, I saw Pokemon, I was like, you know what, fuck, it's hot, I might as well go down, catch it, come back up to the apartment, and I could go down to go to the gym, and there's literally nobody around the gym. It's like a huge open space.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, there's nothing there, and I see these 2 girls like on their phones, and I was like, oh god, I gotta catch these Pokemon right in front of these girls. They'll see me. I don't know. It's just like that nature in me. So I was like trying to hide it that I'm
Mm-hmm.
playing Pokemon Go, and I try to go around them, and I'm like looking at their phones, and these guys are like attacking the gym. They're attacking the
You
Pokemon
try to
gym.
snipe? Did you try to snipe the gym from them, dude?
There's actually a safety thing, like where if whoever beats the gym,
Mm-hmm.
the people that beat the gym have priority in order to put their Pokemon down,
Oh,
so they
okay.
won't get sniped anymore. But I was like, oh man, these girls, oh shoot, they're attacking the gym. So I just like waited for them to place their Pokemon, and I was just like wrecking their stuff in the gym, and I turned it back to blue, and I was like, yeah, that's right. This is my territory now. But yeah, today was the Squirtle event, and
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just gonna be so Articuno event. There was a lot of people, but not crazy. Today it was completely packed, dude, with almost everybody walking around had their phone out, and they're like chasing Squirtles, crossing the street. Some guys were dressed in like Pokemon or Pikachu outfits, and
Really, dude?
yeah, dude, it was crazy because I saw like 2 old guys. One was sitting with the phone out, and it was like, oh shoot, and I was like listening to the conversation, and it turns out the old man was like playing Pokemon Go. He was raiding a gym,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like trying to explain it to his friend who wasn't playing, his old buddy, and I was like, okay, let me hear what they're saying. And then he's like, oh yeah, you just gotta attack the Pokemons, and then they don't die but they faint. And I was like, oh my god. They're really getting into this stuff, and I was like,
Dude,
man.
somewhere out there, there's like a 12-year-old kid who's saying the same thing about us, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's funny, and
That's
it's
weird.
funny
It's like a
too.
lot of. Is it as crazy as it was like 2 years ago?
It's about as crazy
No
as it
way, huh?
was. Yeah, like there's a lot of people just out about chasing Squirtles, and what's cool was, like in Pokemon games, you walk around and then you fight people with different characteristics, like the bug catcher,
Mm-hmm.
the fisherman, and like these people, and I was like examining or looking at them, and I was like, oh man, these guys have their own unique characteristics, like the old man or the lady that's crossing the street playing Pokemon Go.
Has
And I was
challenged you
like,
to a
man,
battle, dude.
yeah. But it was cool today. I went with Alan and Dennis, and we met up with like everybody, like Danny's crew and all that, and
Mm-hmm.
uh we caught a lot of squirtles, got a lot of shinies too, and we're raiding gems. But I forgot where was I going with this. But basically, I was like noticing that everybody was pretty hooked into it, and I think Danny and Chia was kind of like reluctant not to get into it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think when we left, or no, me, Eric, who else? Me, Eric, Crystal, Dennis. I think we were all together at the time, and we raided the Tyranitar.
Mm-hmm.
We all caught it each, and then Danny was like had his phone out with like the credit card ready to buy a raid pass because he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure if he wanted to put money in it. We already, all four of us that raided, we already put money into this stuff. Like we bought the pass with our money, and we're like, okay. And then we were like, oh yeah, we caught it. And then they're like, should we put money into it? Should we? And I was like, kind of whispering that sweet, like I was trying to convince them basically, like, hey, join the dark side. You want to put money in. It's only $1.
Wait, how the raid pass is only $1?
Yeah, it's about $1.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why,
dude, what if you don't catch the raid Pokemon though?
Exactly,
you wasted $1.
I lost $3 not catching 3 raids. But the thing is, I caught the other ones, which I got free raid passes from.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Articuno event, they gave you 5 raid passes. So I caught like maybe 3 out of the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Eric caught all of them. Dennis caught all of them, and we caught like shiny Articunos. And Crystal's pretty good with catching a lot of shinies, like for just out of nowhere. But yeah, we were just around Balboa Park, and then it was funny too. It was like we're about getting ready to leave, and then we see like this skater, not rollerblades, basically,
mm-hmm.
and we're like, who's bringing back the '90s? And it's freaking PJ.
That's so random, dude.
With the straw hat looking thing and sunglasses. I was like, oh my god, here's a Pokemon trainer right now, just ready to do battle.
Wait, in Balboa Park, someone was rolling around on roller skates and just looking like a trainer, and it was PJ. Legit. Holy shit,
dude. And then I was like, oh shoot, like I already knew that he was gonna meet us up or try to meet us up, but it's like, okay, well we didn't have to look for you. You're the only person literally on rollerblades. Oh man!
My
and
God,
then
dude.
The thing is, I thought like, okay, maybe he's just starting to get back into this. I looked. PJ showed me his Pokedex. And he freaking has Ho-Ho. He freaking has Moltres. He has a lot of legendary Pokemon already.
Oh,
and I was like, dang, dude. And then he has like high level attackers. He doesn't he renamed all of his Pokemon numbers. So it's like their IV numbers or their potentials.
What?
So it's like one is like 97A, one is 97B. And then I was like, God damn, you named all your Pokemon slave names. You're like the Giovanni of
I know. His name's Toby.
No, number 97C. Oh man.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's interesting because everybody's back into catching Pokemon, and which is cool. Even Mark, Crystal's boyfriend, didn't start out playing Pokemon with us, and when we were searching for it, but down the line he created a new account and started playing. I was like, yes.
See, and the crazy part about it is, even if you never started playing Pokemon Go again, right? And even if you didn't get everybody else back into it, there still would have been all these people in Balboa Park catching these Squirtles, dude.
Exactly.
So what the fuck?
Maybe my spirit energy is that great. And
it's going to everybody. So without you, none of this would have been possible, dude.
Exactly.
That is kind of wild. But you know what? Good for them for reviving it. Yeah, with all
Yeah.
these events and stuff.
I think what revived it was mainly the trading, allowing to trade, and then people got like curious of how it was working.
Mhm.
So now that we started trading and adding friends to our thing, people are like, "Oh shoot, okay, let me just casually play today, casually." And then boom, you're gonna be like me and Eric driving around downtown, looking for Pokestops. But
Shit. I don't know about that, dude. You can't do too much of the drive-by shits no more, man. Are
nah, man,
you
I
just
mastered
drive
it already.
super slow? Drive super slow down F Street, dude.
Yep, I drive super slow, switch lanes, so I have to slow down regardless. I
Pray
got
for all
you.
the red
I
lights,
got you.
dude.
Exactly, exactly. Pull over. I already know, man. I got you. See, so you're the only one pretty resistant to this.
Yeah,
I
man.
noticed Dustin is almost resistant, but slowly giving in.
Yeah, hasn't he jumped back in with you guys on a couple of them?
No, I just see him logged in, like, or he like caught a Pokemon one day
No.
to 1 day ago, but I think
Yeah.
he's in Universal Studios on the hottest
Oh, I
weekend.
know. That's right, dude. R.I.P. Dustin, man.
Yeah.
By the way,
R.I.P.
Dustin said, shout out to Dustin, man. That's my guy. But he sent us the funniest message this morning. Like, I was with people, like, eating brunch. You know what I mean? And I looked down at my phone, and there's a message there from Dustin. And I couldn't ignore it, dude. I had to, like, laugh out loud and explain why I was looking crazy to all the people I was with. While I was laughing out loud. So, Rick and Dustin, the Steam Summer Sale is going on right now, right?
Uh-huh.
and Rick and Dustin are at odds with whether they should purchase this game in Steam called Mirror.
It's only like $1, or no, it's $2, but it's on sale for $1. And we're still
off.
trying to justify it.
It's 50% off of a $2 game, so the game is only $1. And Rick and Dustin are so stubborn about it now, and they're like, "Nah, dude, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. It's not gonna get any cheaper, dude."
I know I've been willing to spend $1 on Pokemon, but not $1.
So from what I'm gathering, right, it's similar to Honey Pop, right, where it's a puzzle game, but there's like naked anime chicks in it or whatever, right? Rick and I have a playthrough from a long time ago, man, and we played through and got to one of the ending scenes with the chicks, and it was like totally underwhelming, dude. Totally underwhelming. And I think that was the main like tip for Rick and Dustin when they looked at everything and they saw that the scenes were censored just like they are in Honey Pop. They're like, all right, cool, this isn't worth my buck. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm gonna read this message. Shout out to Dustin, by the way. Like I said, he's my guy, dude. He won't mind me reading this, but Dustin this morning, out of nowhere, he says, "Rick, update. Mirror has an uncensored patch. $1 is back on the table." Oh my god, dude.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
The discovery of that patch has made your mind up for you guys. There you go, dude. It's so amazing,
I was like, dude, that changes everything.
So is it really just it's just Honey Pop, huh? Is there a storyline? Oh my god, Honey Pop has a
Shit.
storyline, dude, huh?
I have no idea. No idea. But I guess we're gonna spend $1 to learn about it.
All right, dude. I can't wait to talk about it next week, man. That is crazy. When does the Steam Summer Sale end?
I think it already ended. When I was
okay.
looking at it, I didn't see the summer stuff on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It
shit,
was
I
a couple
bought.
of days ago.
I think I bought Way of the Samurai on like Wednesday. Yeah, 4th of
Mhm.
July. So just in time, dude. That's probably what I'm
Yeah.
gonna play next, man.
Pokemon
Um,
Go. You already know.
oh yeah, I don't know about that. So yeah, 4th of July was just this week, man. This past week, and Rick was enjoying his time with Anime Expo people, dude. I was lazy because I had work the day before and the day after. Dude, that was so trash. How 4th of July just fell on a Wednesday this year, man.
Dude,
Like,
that's yeah for everybody that had to go back to work
you should
the
just
next
treat it.
day.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You can't get drunk really, because then you got to go back into work the next day. You know, there's not enough time to
Yeah.
do anything before it because you're like preparing and stuff. So I definitely took the minimalist route when it went to 4th of July, dude. I ate barbecue with my family. Went home around 4 o'clock and passed out, dude. I think the fireworks woke me up a little bit in the neighborhood, and then that was it, dude. And it gets dark so late now that fireworks didn't start popping until like 9, right?
Yeah, like the fireworks in my area, like I live next to kind of like Skid Row, kind of sketch, and then the other side down the street, one street away is like super rich kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the fireworks, and then you hear police sirens, and I was like, oh shit, is it fireworks or gunshots going off?
I
This is
know.
LA, I don't know.
At that point, you can't tell the difference, dude. Someone
Yeah.
sneaks it in there amongst the fucking the fireworks. Someone's like, "Oh, it's my time, dude! Pop, 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 pop!"
Yep.
Just shooting their gun in the air and shit, man.
Uh,
But yeah, dude, I didn't even play anything. I felt like that would have been a good day to like, hunker down and play some video games, dude.
yeah. Speaking of video games, I tried. So basically, I instead of Decay 2, I think
Oh,
you already know that I've exiled my sheriff because
your
they're the
main man, dude.
yep the army guy that knew everything, technology, computers, all that stuff. But
Hmm.
basically, I exiled him because Dustin forced me. But
Because he was glitched, right? It's because he was
yeah.
glitched. Okay.
The mission didn't pop up for like, I don't know, it didn't pop up at all, and then I was like getting frustrated because it's like day, I don't know, day 50, 100.
Holy shit, dude. Wait, no, what day have you reached for real?
I don't know, like I've
Is it
been
above
in that
40?
so long, it's way past, I think maybe 50 or around
Holy
that.
shit, dude.
So
I made it to my first map. I think I made it to day 30, and then that's when I left, dude. Holy
that's
shit.
when I was supposed to leave. Yeah, day 30, right when it hit 30 I was supposed to be gone, but my mission didn't spawn, and I thought I had to keep playing in order to spawn it. And then I was like, you know what? I'll listen to Dustin and exile him. So I exiled him, made my builder my leader, so I can grab his missions. His missions started showing up, and then I started building everything because it's a builder. And then nothing after that. It was just nothing, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll come back to it tomorrow. So the next day, I log in, and then the builder mission reappeared. The same ones reappeared. So I had to redo all those missions again, but they were different. Like the first one told me to build a sniper tower. The second one told me to build like barracks. So I was like, okay, maybe they're different, but they were generally the same. And then after clearing out everything, there's like nothing. There's still nothing. So I don't know if my game is glitched, but basically I'm stuck with no mission on the map. There's no survivors.
Shit, dude.
Everybody's kind of allied, but there's no trouble going on. It's like dead. For real dead.
And you've cleared out all the houses for all the items. You've cleared out all the play cards, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
And somehow there's still zombies on the map. That's what gets me about the game, man, is the zombie spawn rate is crazy, dude. They need to, at some point of your playthrough, it has to go down. You know what I mean? There has to be some room for you to breathe. But dude, that sucks, man. Would you risk trying to move to a different map?
If I do that, I have a feeling that I won't get the perks from my builder, which that's my goal, is to get free electricity and water. Is that what you guys mentioned? But
yeah,
if I do that, because if I can start my new game with him, I get 2 free foods, water, electric, -1 zombie threat, and
The hell? Who is this
2
guy, dude? Jesus?
he's like a white kind of. He's a fisherman, basically. And the thing
What
is,
the
the only
hell?
negative thing is he has -7 morale because he's a fisher, which is crazy.
So he hooks you up with food because he's a fisher, and he
And
is
people
morale
hate him because he's
because
a
he's
fisher.
a fisher. What the fuck? That's backwards.
Yep. So, but yeah, he has like all of generally the good perks.
Hmm.
And all I have to do is start a new game, and I'm kind of set. All I have to do is look for materials and build my bases, and I'm good. But
Hmm.
it won't let me. Yeah, I'm like really stuck on my missions.
That's crazy, man.
Just playing with you guys on your guys' missions, and
Yeah.
you guys are telling me you guys went through, I don't know, your third run, 3 different maps or something like that, and I'm still stuck.
No, I'm on my second one. I think I'm gonna get the builder this time around as my leader. So, for my third playthrough, I'll just have automatic water and electricity, dude. That's gonna be great.
Yep.
The sheriff's perk, which I have now, has actually been hooking me up, man. What happens is you'll just get deliveries of random supplies coming through to you. I think once or twice a day. I think one time I got it twice a day. But for whatever reason, the deliveries have been hooking me up with 7.62 rounds. Those are the ones for the AK and for the SCAR. And dude, I've been tearing shit up, man. Cause I got this SCAR with like a 50 clip, and I'm just fucking up all kinds of zombies, dude. I think I killed a Juggernaut like by myself, man, and I don't know, it's fun. I mean, I'm sure they really discourage you from shooting in that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of the noise that it makes, and then if you put a silencer on it, then your gun will have to be repaired a lot quicker. You know what I mean? Because the silencer is more fragile. So they definitely want you to like melee attack shit. Nah, man, I'm going full Rambo, dude. I'm shooting motherfuckers.
You have like 8
up,
guns
dude.
in your backpack.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh man, and there was that 4th of July event, or there was like some 4th of July items that you could buy in State of Decay, and Dustin bought all of them, dude, which were fucking amazing, man.
Which is pretty cool because like his car goes on fire, and he like tried to kill me that one time when he crashed the car, and then I like no. What did he do? He ran over Bloater, so the Bloater's gas or whatnot like invaded the car, and I was like sitting back, so I was like panicking because I was trying to look for how to get out of the car, which is E, and it took me like almost like 5 seconds to get to pressing E to get out of the car. And then right when I get out of the car, Dustin shoots out his bazooka fireworks
bazooka,
and it explodes the car. So I'm like at like 1 health, like crawling. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die for real. I'm not dying by zombies. I'm dying by Dustin.
I don't know what the fuck he was aiming at when he shot that shit, man. He was really aiming for us, dude, as we were getting out of the car.
Yeah,
there was just fire
I was on
everywhere,
fire
dude.
and fucking everything smoked, and I was like, oh my god. So I have like concussions, like broken ankles, singed hair.
Dude, it's so funny how, because if you get injured like that, for example, you have like the smoke inhalation or anything like that. You rest your character and then it'll notify you, oh, so and so has recovered from smoke inhalation, right? I think my favorite one, of course, climbing ladders in this game is a mess. You know what I mean? It always prompts you to press W to like enter the climbing ladder animation. Sometimes it doesn't catch on and you just walk over the ladder and fucking fall. You know what I mean? You break your ankles and you get injured and shit. You know what I mean? So that happened, of course, to one of my characters, and Dustin laughs, and I'm like, fuck. All right, I got to take them back because they're injured. You know what I mean? I never really read what injury they have. So I switched the person around and make them rest so they could heal up in the base. And like 5 minutes later, let's say the person's name is Kate. It says, Kate has recovered from sprained ankles. I was like, oh my god, dude. That's so accurate.
And bruised eye because they fell on their face.
those eyes, dude. Oh man, dude. But yeah, that game is such good times, dude. I'm glad you guys found it fun, man. After I was like championing it for so long, I felt like I forced you guys to buy it too. So I'm glad that it became enjoyable for all of us, man.
Yeah, I think these co-op games is what makes it fun. No matter what we play, I don't like scary games, but since we're playing scary games together, it makes it more enjoyable. Especially like that. What was that game that you guys kind of made me buy?
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Oh my god. Even though I'm like scared out of my mind because I hate things chasing me. But yeah, that's why when you guys die or something, and then you can like look over the character and you see me just standing still. That's because I'm afraid to move. I'm legit afraid to move.
Dude, we should get back in that. We need to find like 2 more people just so we could have like our own lobbies and stuff. You know what I mean? Because you need 4 survivors and one like killer. So I think that'd be sick, man. We all just hung out and like traded spots. What do you think of the new? There's gonna be a new Walking Dead game that's similar to Left 4 Dead, dude. What do you think about that? Do you think that'll be worth us picking up, dude? And we've had good times in Left 4 Dead.
If it's gonna be multiplayer, then yeah, I would actually like that. Is it gonna have like choices, like stuff you do is gonna affect the story?
No. Well, you know what? I don't know, because it's not gonna be the Telltale one, dude. I think it's legit, just like Left 4 Dead, dude, except in the Walking Dead universe. Let me look it up right now, actually.
So that means the zombies are gonna all be walking, and we're gonna be walking away, trying to run away.
Yep. But we're gonna get tired.
We get tired after 2 steps.
We're gonna get tired. There's gonna be shit in our way, and the zombies could just walk through all the bullshit that we have to take time to go around. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, can I be Daryl?
You be Daryl. I think you could make a character like Daryl. I'm kind of interested, man. I think it'll be cool. I don't know when it comes out. But,
I like the survival games.
I'll send you the link.
Especially where we gotta depend on team actions and the team to pull us through.
Oh, but, well.
That never happens. We always like...
Well, now that I'm watching the trailer, okay, there's 3 people with their backs against a fence, fighting off zombies.
Yep, that's not gonna happen.
And someone opens the fence and lets a couple of them through.
That's gonna be me.
And then closes the fence and locks it. And
that's gonna be you.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it too, there's other like communities and stuff. So maybe we'd have to fight some communities at the same time too.
Is it gonna be like hostile communities and?
Dude, it's Walking Dead. All the motherfucking communities are hostile, man.
I hope they kind of like trick us though. Like the what do you call those people that eat people?
Zombies?
No.
Oh, cannibals.
Cannibals, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, they like invite you in, they give you a lot of food, and you're like, oh yeah, you survive all that zombie apocalypse. Join our crew, you get free food for life. And you're like, yeah. And then you start eating it, and then your like character gets all sick and like starts throwing up.
That's definitely become a common theme in like these post-apocalyptic like zombie games. I think in the Walking Dead, the Telltale series, there's like a family that feeds you one of the members of your community and shit, dude. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So it turns
out
like
you discover it's like a leg, and you're like, oh my god, I ate it and it tasted so good.
But dude, I'm trying to look for information on this game, dude, but it's nowhere, man. I just want to know if it's gonna be online co-op or if it's gonna be like a single player game, dude.
I hope it's gonna be multiplayer.
Oh no, strong emphasis on cooperative gameplay, dude.
Sweet.
I might be down for this. When's it coming out? Holy, never mind. We're never gonna play this, dude. It
It's
comes
Red
out.
Dead Day.
Yeah, November 6th, 2018. Yeah, we are definitely not playing this, dude.
Shit. Yep.
We're gonna be knees deep in Red Dead at that point, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, do you think Red Dead Online is gonna be tight? I think it's gonna be sick, dude.
Dude, they perfected their online for Red Dead, and I was like, like it wasn't even the main part of the whole game. The main game was
The single player
what
story.
made it, yeah,
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it so great. And then the multiplayer was only an add-on experience, but it was so good. It's like, golly, it's like you paid for 2 games.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I remember just the zombie runs we used to do too, man, were really great. We would
Yeah.
like throw TNT at each other and shit, man. Dude, now
I
I'm
will never listen to you. You better not show me your dance moves because I
I was
learned them all.
excited with, my explosive rifle. What were there were different types of zombies in Red Dead Undead, right?
Yeah, I think they're similar to the ones in
So the
State of
ones in-
Decay.
Yeah, right. There was one that ran on all fours and shit, right?
Yeah.
And there was one that was like gassy or like a bloater type shit. Oh, that's kind of wild. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Do you think? Well, no, because Red Dead's already coming out in October. I was gonna say, do you think they're gonna have a Red Dead 2, like Undead Nightmare 2, dude? That
Oh
would
yeah,
be
probably
fucking
like 6
cool.
months later, or maybe a year later. I don't know.
Yeah, on its anniversary, that'd be pretty clutch to do.
Yeah.
That single player in itself was great. I think just because you got to be John Marston again too, right? Because it
Yeah.
happened before the ending of the game, basically, and you got to be John Marston and investigate why everybody was turning into zombies and shit, man. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. See, it's like developers like Rockstar. Who else can we say that about? Um, maybe Naughty Dog, but like these guys that just make one game every 5 years or something, but that one game just like is amazing. You know what I mean?
Blows it out of mine. Yeah, because they
Yeah.
focused and polished everything about it. I think
Mhm.
because they have the time to do so. But maybe the other companies, like, they've been forcing a deadline on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we need this done ASAP. And, then boom, Battlefront 2 comes out or something.
We need money. Battle Royale mode now. Microtransactions, dude. Yeah.
All the way. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think the way that at least Rockstar's been able to avoid that is with Grand Theft Auto 5 online, dude, right?
Mhm.
I think people, honestly, I'm going to search for some figures next week, but I feel like they've made billions of dollars on the shark cards, which is like money that for Grand Theft Auto Online, so you could buy a house, buy a yacht, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they definitely have a lot of those packs in the PlayStation Store, and they're definitely on the top selling list. So somebody's buying those things, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played in a while, and I'll admit, I did some card dupe glitches where I had one expensive car, and I made like 5 of them so I could sell it 5 times and get a bunch of money. But to get money to buy a yacht in that game is a fucking grind, dude, right? Like it takes a
Yeah.
long time, man.
Wasn't
So-
it like 20 million or 10 million? It was like
something
really high.
Yeah, dude, it was in the millions, man, for sure, for sure. And I think the apartment that we all wanted to buy was like what, 250,000 or something, and we thought that was
Yeah.
a lot, and we grinded for that. But thinking about buying shit for $1 million in that game, God,
Yeah.
we never
It
finished
took
the
me
heists,
all my
dude.
life. Yeah, I know.
We should finish those one day, man. Do
Yeah.
you still have that on PlayStation 4, or just have it on PC?
I think I only have it on PC. I sold my PS4 version, possibly.
Okay. I definitely have. I don't know if you were there, but I think we finished a heist, right? And the ending of this heist is, you're flying in the helicopter back to the planning room, which is in your house, right?
Oh.
You might have been there. Let me know if this rings any bells, dude. But I'm flying the helicopter, back to my house. And at the very last second, I jump out the helicopter and it crashes into a side of the building and it explodes and it kills everybody that was on the heist with me, dude. It just says like a troll, man.
Was this in the prison one?
No,
No.
it was in. I forgot which one it was, dude. But dude, that
Yeah.
prison one was. I think no, we did the one after the prison one too. So we've done a couple.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should get back on those, man. Those were fun.
Yeah. To prepare for a Red Dead Redemption.
Dude, heists in Red Dead Redemption. Oh, we gotta do it, man. We gotta get the stagecoach. The fucking someone has to sit shotgun with a shotgun, dude.
Dude, that's gonna
Cover.
be sick. Yeah. I hope it's gonna be like 4-man heist kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Or as we should do that one thing again too, like we were doing last time, to be, you know, the most wanted for 10 minutes. Remember that trophy? Just make everybody hunt for us, dude. That'd be tight too, man.
Yeah, we were like posted up in Mexico, just like trying to snipe anyone coming up the hill, and we would always get so close. Well, for me, I would always get so close, but I would die. And I think you were the only one that got that achievement. I was like, oh man.
People just always want to ruin the fun, dude.
Yeah, because the whole map goes after you after like $500 bounty or something.
Yeah. Damn, man. Let's go. More co-op games, please, dude. I mean, come out with like a good single player, but have the multiplayer be just as good too, man. Just like Red Dead. That's great shit, dude.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people complain too that Grand Theft Auto 5, they missed out on a lot because there wasn't any DLC for the story or for single player, you know. Grand Theft Auto 4, you had The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony, which were great, you know. But you had nothing like that for Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's definitely a complaint I've heard from people. But I mean, I think if you invested the time into the online, then that more than made up for it. At the same time, it made Rockstar a lot of money, dude, so
Yeah.
they're able to put out this great Red Dead Redemption game, man. But yeah, dude, multiplayer games, let's keep them coming, man. We got to find the next one.
Anthem.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, dude, would you consider jumping back into Monster Hunter? They're about to come out with a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, I'm down. I totally don't remember how to play, but I think it's already built in our system.
We'll figure it out together, man.
Yeah.
I just finished Dark Souls for real. Beat Gwyn.
Oh, nice.
I was trying to be cute and parry all of his attacks, but that didn't work. So I just fought him straight up and killed him real quick. He's kind of an easy boss. He has like this karate front kick that the timing is just weird, so that always hit me. It's funny because, spoiler alert, the last boss in Dark Souls 3 has that same little front kick. So, and I always got hit by it too. So it's just funny that they kept that move from the first game and then the third game. So that's good. I mean, yeah, like I said, dude, just beat Dark Souls. So maybe my reaction time will still be good for Monster Hunter, even though like the iframes are completely different, dude.
Oh, but you have a PlayStation Pro now, right?
That is true, but not a good TV. So might still be on the struggle bus here, man. I don't know if I'll be able to play in such good graphics. But yeah, man, you got anything else, man? Any more Pokemon Go stories for us?
I think I had one, but I totally forgot. So
Okay. We'll save it for next week then, man. I mean, this week I'm excited. Definitely, it's time for a new game, dude, and definitely picking one up. Octopath Traveler comes out, dude.
yes,
I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna pick that up this week. We'll be playing that. Probably talk a little bit about it, dude. Comic-Con's coming up. Comic-Con is next week already, dude.
Yeah, they
Not
close
this
off Harbor
one, but
Drive. So
The next one. Oh yeah, because they're doing that new thing, huh? Where
Yeah.
you can't drive down there. Ooh, interesting. We'll see how that goes. We'll get prepped for it next week. So we'll see you guys then. But until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
everybody needs to play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.